rights. When you're in a fix, just call for the men in tights. We're Butch.
Let's face it, you gotta be a man to wear tights.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Bud Light is on the brink, breaking the glass in case of emergency, reaching into the last-ditch effort to save their brand on Father's Day. Get out the Griffies. Budweiser has dropped its first new ad since the Dylan Mulvaney debacle that led to the company effectively losing its number one spot as the number one beer in America and the world, and also losing $30 billion in market cap. Let's watch the ads, ladies and gentlemen. It is up on their YouTube. It is only posted on their YouTube. They haven't turned off the comments yet. They haven't turned off the likes and dislikes yet, which is getting painfully ratioed. And we'll go through some of the comments and reactions in just one moment. But first, without further ado, Bud Light's and Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch's first ad since the Dylan Mulvaney debacle. They are throwing everything at the wall with this one. Go.
Playing with my dad. He taught me everything. When I was down, he lifted me up. And his belief in me
500 for Griffey.
taught me to believe in myself.
Father's Day gift for senior.
And that meant everything.
Cheers.
So if you're not a MLB fan, Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. are legendary baseball players. A lot of people like them. I like him. I had his trading cards when I was a little tyke. I mean, Ken Griffey card was my pride and joy. Ain't nothing wrong with the Griffies, but I tell you what, like, you are really in panic mode if you are going this deep. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a family who obviously are legends in the world of baseball, but not in the world of beer. Can the brand be saved? Well, I have a exciting little addition here. YouTube took away the dislikes, but I have a little Chrome edition that is super highly rated that shows me the actual dislikes on a product. I think there's nothing wrong with the ad. I think the ad is actually heartwarming. I think what's wrong is Budweiser and their inability to apologize to their paying customers, and then pushing nostalgic garbage like this into their faces, hoping that no one will notice. 2.5 thousand dislikes. This was released about 48 hours ago. 2.5 thousand dislikes, 64 likes. You see it? 64 likes right there. Holy crap. Just in like total overall likes to dislikes ratio, this is an insane ratio. Also, again, they pulled out all the stops here. Look at the rings. Look at the rings on the table. Got like presumably championship rings, World Series rings here. You got some old memorabilia. What's this? I don't know. Comic books? Something like that. Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr., both legendary ball players sitting inside their mansion, drinking a Bud Light together and remembering things for Father's Day. Once again, I will tell you, I don't mind the ad. I mind the brand putting the ad out. And it's not the first time that Budweiser has tried to pull one over on us. Now, that's what pisses me off the very most. Not even the iconic Griffies can save this woke product. Huge Griffey fan. He was the man when I was growing up. But sorry, Budweiser is dead to me. They lost the whole family of Bud drinkers. And now, no, we are not right-wing conservatives like the media says. We are middle-of-the-road, everyday Americans. This guy speaks for all of us. Cody Cast there. Couple of other comments. Why not? Never drank the slosh, but I'm thoroughly invested in the demise of Bud. Junior, the greatest of the great, played clean and straight. Still not going to get me to drink Bud. Unfortunately, I haven't had a Bud product in a long time, even before the debacle. You broke many walls to get there, Bud. Every part of the spectrum, this is on you. I'm not sure Hank Williams Jr. could save Bud Light at this point. Oh, man. Yeah, Budweiser's marketing team doing more for alcoholism than any other company. I love how they got real all of a sudden. The company is super patriotic and all about baseball and apple pie. That's right, actually, because if you go to Budweiser's page, what you'll see here, here's their YouTube account, 215,000 subscribers. they had released in a panic, which makes me think that they had already planned this ad, that this was like their 4th of July ad, actually, and they just decided to hit go, which is why I think this is the first actual new ad. They did release a separate ad. It's right here. Here it's getting nuclear ratio, 2,000 likes to 68,000 dislikes. Nuclear, absolutely thermonuclear ratio, 10,000 comments. This was the Bud Light released directly after the Dylan Mulvaney brand suicide was this ad. Some like hyper-patriotic ad about horses running through America using the iconography of September 11th, which I think is extremely insulting. But nonetheless, it's worth showing to you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Oh my God.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract.
Yeah, like the contract you had with Dylan Mulvaney. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody bought this. Nobody bought like sort of the happy crap talk about America and American spirit and everything. Like, no, you spit in our faces. Nobody will ever trust you or believe you again. Budweiser literally outdid AA's decades of work in a single commercial. They had to make the most patriotic down-home commercial to try and win back their entire customer base they pissed off. You know what? I love Budweiser, Bud Light. Don't care what my wife's boyfriend says. It's crazy. I have so many family members that quit drinking. This is actually quite nice. Thanks, Budweiser. They're like all thanking Budweiser for stopping any drinking habits. I don't think it's going to work. And more importantly, it's insulting to the people who they are trying to pander to, right? So at this point now, you have your own level of Pride Month pandering to the Bud Light and Budweiser audience. For instance, what happens when you've failed in something in politics? You wrap yourself in the flag, right? You talk about how great of an American you are. When Barack Obama is deeply unpopular with the American people, go kill Osama bin Laden. That's how you do it. That's how you raise those approval ratings. Bud Light and Budweiser to get temporary redesign of their bottles showing camouflage print for scholarships for fallen American service members. While this may be a good cause, why didn't you do it before your company was going bankrupt? You never did this for Bud Light before. Now you're going to do it because you're going bankrupt. Got it? Good. Okay, great job. You're going to do it because you're bankrupt. You're going to do the Folds of Honor Digicam can to pivot off the backs of dead American service members. Great. Great. Use the graves of dead American armed forces members to save your brand. You people are scum. Budweiser's new pro-America ad says social media ablaze. These guys can't put the genie back in the bottle. This was what Fox News wrote at the time for their attempt to try and save themselves. Fox News effectively writing that, nah, ain't gonna happen. They were dumb enough to tweet this one, okay? So they tweeted this and got just actually nuclear ratioed. They haven't tweeted at all since the Dylan Mulvaney catastrophe. They haven't tweeted at all. Last tweet was in March. That's what I'm seeing. So they must have deleted the ad. They must have deleted it. Weird. Anyway, this is the Budweiser Twitter account. And it has the gold check. So this is them. Got 35,000 followers. That's all you have? 35,000 followers? Gotta do better work. So Budweiser is getting ratioed, having to delete their own tweets. And they're not tweeting their newest ad. And Bud Light, for that matter, hasn't tweeted also since April 14th. Since the height of the nightmare, where they got ratioed into the sun. So, not great. Not good. No digital can. No digital can. No, Ken Griffey Jr., I don't think it's going to save you. And, hey, salud! Modelo Especial dethrones Bud Light as America's #1 selling beer after 22 years. Sales up 15% on last year. Boycotting boozers turned their backs on Bud Light. Dylan Mulvaney, killer of brands, baby. Modelo Especial. Not really sure who this chick is, but hey, here she is, drinking a Modelo Especial. And what are you drinking? Not sure I want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen now the displacement of America's most popular beer. Not sure you can really call it beer. If you've ever drank Bud Light, not sure it's really worth calling it beer, but nonetheless, this is the power of us. This is the power of a people who have had enough, who have drawn a line in the sand and have said, you know what? We're actually going to put teeth to that whole go woke, go broke thing. We've been saying it for a long time, we've been tweeting it, and now we're going to actually make it real. Bud Light's new ad with Ken Griffey Jr. You think it's going to change anything? Let me know in the comment section. I don't think so. It's getting ratioed. It's getting destroyed like their other ads, and I think people are just done. And Bud Light, unfortunately, what you gone done here is you made yourself the example point. And now men who take this stuff very, very seriously have made you a boycotted beer that you are not allowed to be seen in public with ever again. Sorry. You did it to yourself. And them's the breaks. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe for more Bud Light hatred. See ya.